Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Twitch mid lane versus in Aurora. With AP Twitch, sadly, we don't really have any new items that are really going to be that influential, so we're just going to be playing standard Twitch with just like Nashor's Tooth and Deathcap. Twitch has super high AP ratios on your passive true damage, which stacks up to 6 times, and your E has a 210% AP ratio based off of how many stacks you have on people with your proccing from your auto attacks and your W. So the gist of you is just you do auto attack trades, and you also do the W later on, and you just hope to be able to win through that. Aurora is a super good champion at being a bully, so I have to literally be so careful at doing trades versus her, but that's of course like pretty difficult. Oh wait, she just used her E and that's it. You just don't want to get it by usually her 3-hit passive, because she also triggers Electrocute and stuff. So we just don't want to get it by auto attack Q trades usually. That's like the thing that really hurts. I'm just going to put down my W again and just wait. I mean, we do have Presence of Mind, so occasionally we might be able to like hit her with one tick of it. Damage over time effects don't get triggered from Presence of Mind. That I didn't know about, but I was told, so it's not how that works anymore. I mean, we're just farming. This is pretty chill, I guess. We're not really falling too far behind. She did step onto the ability, so thankfully I'm getting some mana back here. I'll just use my E. I'm up 3 farms, so technically we're winning because she's just not even harassing me. If you ever get into a lane where you're just not even being, like, poked down whatsoever, it's pretty chill, honestly. Because AP Twitch scaling is absurd. The AP ratio, as I mentioned on the E, is 210. When you buy decap and the game lasts long, like 30 minutes with Gathering Storm, you can start like kind of 1v9ing team fights if you get very lucky with like being able to land a big trade onto people. And also your slow from your W scales with AP and gets absolutely bonkers too. It gets so crazy insane. I managed to shove all that out. Should I just take a reset here? Is it possible? Yikes. I mean, I can rotate over, but at the same time, like, it seems that it's already a lost fight, is it not? It doesn't really feel as though we can do too much here to assist. Never mind, we can now. Just kidding. Damn, one more auto attack on that guy could have been beneficial, but she'll flash at the same timing, so we'll try to burn her own. Pushing this out is not really too feasible, but I'm going to try to anyways, because I'm just greedy like that. Because I just want to get some of it, because I know it's going to get frozen on regardless. We can also start channeling our Q, because our Q stealths us, but you can start doing your recall during it to effectively like be able to reset without being seen, just in case there was like vision or something around that area. She's trying to freeze it, but at the same time my Echo is trying to do even more stuff, and her freeze wasn't like the greatest. I got 1 assist from that whole entire ordeal. My top lane's losing a little bit. I could just look at what people have used, though. I mean, we see that Renekton used Flash topside, and Aurora and Diana also use Flash with Mao. So honestly, a lot of Flashes down. We don't really have the best roaming potential right now, because all I have is just a Blasting Wand, but if I ever do get to roam, it's very powerful, because I have a stealth mechanic, and stealth mechanics are kind of not fair. Because you can just go into the lane and just lane gank. And lane ganks are kind of broken, because you can just bypass vision. But it's all dependent on, like, if a fight even breaks out, that's good. Maokai has no flash, so this guy will die. Looks like she will too. But I don't really have much else to play around, so I'm just gonna dip out. I didn't get hit by too much here just yet. I mean, got hit by a little bit of Diana. I'm gonna use my E here. She might try to Q me. She didn't. I have my ultimate, so I'm just gonna use my ultimate here to just hit her a couple times. Nice. And just like that, I mean, we are very fortunate to have a really good team fight. Twitch is really insane because your Q is a reset. So whenever you get a takedown, then it will cause your Q to be refreshed where you can activate it again. It still costs mana, but we have presence of mind, so when takedowns happen, we also get back some mana, right? And those things combined mean that I can kind of do whatever the heck I want inside most fights if I get to just, like, have free reign. And then all we do is just play stealth, see somebody's using their abilities and they're getting a little bit chunked, walk forward, maybe use W to slow them, auto-attack them a few times, use E to finish them off usually because, once again, it's all about just stacking and then having them die to it. But yeah, don't forget that your true damage is also crazy. At 6 stacks, it's 18 per stack, which is close to 20, so I just rounded up. 6 times 20 is 120, which is about Lux Ultimate of AP ratio. So if you have really high AP, you can make that number deal a ridiculous amount, and it's true damage, not magic damage. So they can't even, like, build tankiness against it, really. Which is also crazy. Plus, top lane also got kills, too. I was able to shove it out pretty easily, but I'm kind of out of mana. I'm just going to try to grab this plant just to heal myself a little bit. Or heal my mana. Bring my mana a little bit back. You can do trades against the opponent at this point with, like, how much AP you have, but it still is, like, usually not the best. And the reason why is because if she just presses QE on me, she would usually out-trade me and get out of my ability so quickly that I wouldn't really be benefiting from it too much. But she kind of is never doing that and instead just jumping away. Got one. I probably can't stop the grubs, I think. Did burn my ghost, so I don't have that anymore. I don't know, to stop the grubs on my own versus an Aurora who probably rotated over there afterwards is just not probably possible. Can I shove this out? Or am I gonna get ganked? So I'll just take my base. We'll be happy with our Gnasher's Tooth purchase soon. We're getting very close to being able to get it. Oh yeah, we do get empowered boots no matter what, huh? That's kind of nice. Usually, it feels pretty nice to go Swifty boots, honestly, but I'll do Ionian because I know that you get upgraded boots no matter what, and Ionian boots do kind of give you a lot of CDR. Besides getting really high AP on Twitch, if you have CDR, your E eventually can become such a low cooldown that the Venom will trigger... The Venom lasts 6 seconds, and your E can be such a low cooldown that you can use E twice before it expires. Of course, you want to try to keep the Venom on them for as long as possible. So yeah. It's just kind of nice to have that type of thing. She just used your Q. Ooh. Goodness. She just flashed. She also used her E, so I think it should not be up, so she can't even get me here. I'm just gonna get her super low, and then my teammate finishes because I'm too low to walk up into the Aurora. I was too afraid that maybe she would show up. But yeah, did a good trade onto Aurora, because she just started... She used her Q, right? Her Q is her main damage. That's what she maxes first. And that's what initiated a good fight until the Diana showed up and almost got me. But she didn't, so we're okay. Bot lane's also winning. Honestly, this game's already looking like it's just a free win. Maybe. No, I can't get that. You can see how slow she is already with, like, no AP. You can make people so slow. In fact, I would say that you can get 100% slow. If you didn't know, there's, like, a minimum amount for slows. I think it's, like, 200. So we can easily get them to the 200 movement speed threshold where they are at the slowest you could possibly be. Pretty easily. It's not too challenging. The AP ratio on your W is kind of nuts for the AP ratio on it. So it feels quite good. Man, she is really far away. I do have my Nashor's Tooth and base. Probably buying that would be convenient. I do think that just having that bonus on hit damage is usually pretty significant. Dang, my top laner died. I don't have my Nashors. I don't even know if I can fight this guy, but I'm gonna try. As soon as he uses Q on the wave is when I should be going. Not me just getting absolutely obliterated by, he's dead. But, I got so destroyed by Vision there. That was insane. I kept on trying to auto-attack once, leave the brush, but then every single time I left, I couldn't auto-attack because I left it. But yeah, that was a case of I was able to kill him because I used my E twice, right? And he was fully stacked. So even though he was running away, I still had a bunch of stacks on him, so he just immediately pops. I could probably auto-attack this once, I guess. I'm just going to do that real fast. I can't help with whatever this guy wants to do. I'm just going to base right here. I feel like this is a fine spot to be in, surely. Okay, it's not a fine spot to be in. I take it back. Do not fight that guy thinking that I'm going to be helping you. I need to base. I have so much money. We're losing a lot mid, like, for our plates and stuff. Echo's just taking it, so please, Darius, do not do anything stupid right now. I'm begging you, do not go in. Please. Death Cap is next. That's why I didn't buy anything with the amount of gold that I have, because Needless is really expensive. My auto attack speed is way better now, so I can finally be able to, like, last it a lot easier, plus also get the stacks going faster too, which is pretty nice. Alright, I'm gonna leave. We don't have our upgraded boots just yet. Maybe I should not leave until I have it, because then I can just do an empowered recall to leave. Is there a way that I can kill this Maokai bot side without getting caught? Because if I go too far, I could die, I guess. That would be very bad. Aw, oh, really? Well, I might be dead. I flashed away. I still got hit by the Maokai, so I'm gonna die. I already knew that. As soon as I got hit by the Maokai ultimate, I was like, wow, I just really walked into that, didn't I? But we were able to trade 1-for-1, and honestly, I'm somewhat okay with usually giving my shutdown If the support gets it, because the support getting it is usually the worst person to have it, and now I don't have to be fearful about going super aggressive, doing super dumb things, because if I die in the future, I just get regular amount of gold again. It really would be bad if I, like, accidentally gave somebody a tremendous amount of money. Also, this game is going to be much more challenging than I anticipated, because I could see that top lane, and honestly, the way that the enemy team is playing is definitely not bad. They are powerful, they are strong. Just because I was strong does not mean anything. There's no way to get her. Decent poke damage, though. Hey, long game isn't really that bad for Twitch content, because, I mean, this champion does get nuts later on. Might not be the easiest to carry on, though. Because the enemy team comp kind of has a bunch of threats that are very easy to jump on me. So I have to go probably Azania's as my second item. I'm gonna try rotating bot here, because it looks like a big fight's breaking out and I just want to be part of it. He's dead. Good stuff, Twitch. Not bad. I mean, Blitz, you baited for him, for me. You are making me get a lot of money. No, wait. Oh my gosh, dude. I was just trying to not show myself, because what I was trying to do is that if Diana jumped on Echo and tried initiating on him, I would be around the corner. I was going to go for the cannon as soon as she backed away, though. I was just giving an opportunity to see if a bait play happened. Darn. What? What? Go in! What? Bro, what? No, I don't know what he was watching, but he was, like, in the river, and there was plenty of opportunity to hook him there. No! Darn. Oh well. It is what it is. There was definitely an opportunity to just get a free kill onto that Maokai for sure. Sad. Meanwhile, top lane's still getting completely crushed up there, and I need to somehow help him. But we still can't really. Blitzcrank is really deep. It's fine though, I'm just gonna leave. Maybe I can like just go for this Kaiser or something. Whoa, that was kind of psychotic. She's dead. Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, I was like, there's no way that with me having max stacks on her that she should ever be able to survive. The amount of damage that I can output when you're at full stacks is really good, even just now. She would kill me if I got hit by that. I'm actually terrified of her. She is not weak. She can, like, one-shot me. Although I could have probably flashed away, if anything. Maybe I should have just gotten hit by it so she would jump in and I would just flash. Oh, I'm also kinda... Okay, well that guy dies for free, kind of. I have a full death cap purchase, so I should probably just go buy that. My AP skyrockets. In the past, every single time that I've looked up Twitch, by the way, Shadowflame and Deathcap are not the same. Deathcap really does feel best as a second item, even if it is more expensive and they both give high AP. Twitch's AP ratios are just so insane that going Deathcap second is kind of like Veigar, where if you don't build it, it usually is pretty trash. So it feels very necessary. This guy can jump on me, but I know that he'll die too. He gets caught, that is. This is a very jank fight for me because I already used my ultimate, and also there's a Maokai still behind us, which is somewhat scary for us. I got that guy super low. I'm just trying to kite outwards. Echo, nice. He pops off again. Well played, dude. Good fight. And I have 10 stack Darkseal. In fact, we can even build like a Medjai's off this. If I had the money. If I wasn't poor. But I am, so... Good team fight. So yeah, you kind of play as just the outskirt. You almost like play as a poke champion. I mean, that's probably why I enjoy it, because it almost feels like Lux or Zoe, but in a different way, where you're trying to keep the stacks alive, and it is pretty satisfying to keep the stacks on people and just see them slowly melt. And then when they are melting, as you wait for your ECD, you press it, boom, you shoot a nuke at them. Like, I mean, 210% is one of the highest AP ratios for like an individual ability in the game that isn't an ultimate. 210 is ridiculous. Man, am I just gonna lose my Medjai stacks immediately? I have a suspicion that this game's gonna like suddenly become really difficult really fast, and I don't know why. Okay, maybe it's not going very difficult. Just kidding. I will just go defend top for now. Aurora has a death cap as a second item as well. She can easily one-shot me and show up from stealth as well, just like me. She can do the same exact thing. It's really disgusting how much damage she does with that type of build. I have to probably build something defensive very soon. I would usually build a Zhonya's because I just think it's way more effective than Banshees, but there's a chance that Zhonya's won't even be able to save me from that type of output. Maybe Banshees would. I'm not really sure. Look how much damage like 2 stacks just did. That was kind of crazy. Just 2 stacks did so much. Man, I can lose my Medjai so easily. I'm terrified still. Yone is very powerful, plus also has magic resist, plus also has shield bow, and both of those items allow him to kind of get comboed and not immediately get one shot like how I would. I'm terrified of going side lane. If I go side lane and start shoving out, I'll probably just die if I ever, you know, get caught. So I'm trying to stay with the team until it actually shoves close enough to us that I feel like I can go collect it and not be in immediate danger of getting one-tapped. Because even collecting that feels dangerous. So every single person is down bot side. The Aurora was last at the Baron, but it was only a Herb there. She's probably gonna try to one-shot me, I'm guessing. Yeah, she used her ultimate in, but it didn't really work out. Also, that guy straight up just died to my freaking Venom. Haha, that's funny. Holy crap, how much damage did it deal to him? We can just look at how much it does at max stacks. 117 per second. And remember, it lasts 6 seconds. So that's like 700 true damage if you're fully stacked, no matter what. It will hit for that, because it needs to last the maximum duration. And of course, reapplying, like, reapplies the stacks, too. Which is very convenient. Let me just check to see if there's any vision around here or anything. If there isn't, then that's fine. Kinda close with the Kaisa. She almost got it. Too bad I can't buy this yet. I'm just gonna sell my Dorans. I'd rather be safer for getting one-tapped than having that Dorans. Now at least I have the most minimal safety. They're probably on it already. They should just start it immediately. Oh, dang. Maybe not. Whoa, Blitzcrank tried hooking. It's a bit risky to do, dude. There was no reason for Echo to go in, but... that guy's dead. Kaisa's probably dead too, my next E-kills. I'm a little bit scared about Fate checking, but I'm gonna just walk over and just... okay, yeah, we're fine. We know that they're not on it because otherwise Aurora would have stayed, but she is showing up bot side. I mean, I'll try doing it, but I feel like we do it kind of slowly. I'm still very spooked about getting caught. Were they on it? No. I was about to say, I was like, wait. I don't know if they warded this area. If I'm seen and then Aurora finds me, I'm just insta dead. Oh, we see that she's bot side. We're safe again. We are safe again. I'm going to rotate over to this fight that's breaking out that is going to take forever for me to be a part of because I'm really far away, but in time I might be able to get there. That guy should die. I don't know if I can survive this, though. Yeah, definitely not. The Maokai was able to follow me. Man. Tragic. The game state is so bad now after that death. I already know that it has become extremely difficult after that. I felt like the Diana was going to die, too, and she's, like, full HP. Or was that somebody else? Maybe it was Renekton who I thought that was going to die, and he did. Yo, okay, Darius, this is your time to shine. You have Flash, you have Ghost. Pop everything, go! Go, go, go! Boom! Pull her in. Boom! Auto attack. You have Flash, don't you? Oh no, you already used it. Boom! Okay, he's popping. Boom! Go. Whoa. He was... okay. Seems that he says that he was waiting for Blitzcrank. Meanwhile, I was just watching him and I was like, dude, I believe in you. Can you go in? Dragon's coming up pretty soon. Why on earth is Maokai trying to fight this? I never thought that the enemy team would be trying to fight here, ever, because it doesn't make any sense, but sure, I guess we'll just, like, kill them, because it's just free. Probably dead, but I got Aurora, which is good. There was no reason to go as aggressive as the Yone did, but, I mean, it's fine. Looks like most of the team is still able to, like, clean up afterwards. I did a good amount of damage to Aurora before I died. Plus, my Banshees is finally completed, so we have a little bit more safety, and I can start focusing on my next one. You can go Banshees and Zhonya's both. It is completely fine to do that on AP Twitch because you deal so much with your abilities that going double defensive is not strange. You don't need a Void Staff. It's not important. The reason why you don't need a Void Staff is because this just hits so freaking hard that you can kill tanks. It's not too challenging. You just need to keep them stacked. But also, we could go Shadow Flame if I really wanted to make it so my true damage is insane, because the true damage can be amplified by 20% when they're below 40. Which is kind of busted in its own way. I probably should just group so we can just, like, do stuff, because there's no reason for me to be up here any longer. I got the money from the other things because, they just died of the venom that I put on them. Let's grab this. Alright. There's a chance that they're just looking to make a play happen. Ooh, I got quite a few of them with my Venom here. That will kill both of these guys, I think, so they both die, but I don't know if I can survive. Really? She actually doesn't die? Wow, she just doesn't die to my stuff. I really thought that would be dealing more. Well, I guess that's my fault. I also wasted my flash and my ghost because I still got caught out in the end. We did deal 6,000 damage during that team fight, but I feel like I could have definitely carried it harder. The Maokai ultimate is so annoying, dude, because he's just throwing it, and it feels like, I guess, the team just, like, can't do anything about turning around to fight them afterwards. Also, I should sell this Magi's eventually. It's not keeping its stacks. We'll build, like, Shadow Flame. You know what? Maybe I should go with Zhonya's and then Shadow Flame after. Could build both. Cosmic Drive also is sometimes kind of nice because your true damage does re-trigger it over and over again, which gives you movement speed all the time, which is nuts. Kai'Sa's is Zhonya's. Ooh. Dang, I feel like, am I gonna accidentally walk into Diana too? Because she was last in our jungle. I thought a teamfight was about to break out because I saw a TV going through, nothing happened though. Our vision control is so bad. We have no idea where anybody is. Blitzcrank into this enemy team comp really is not too easy to play, is it? He has, like, no pull targets, huh? Oh, Man, me not having sums is such a big deal. Because honestly, I don't know if I can carry. Oh, Diana made a huge mistake with her Zhonya's. I just try to play really far away and just throw out my W. I don't even know how much damage I did during that team fight, but I will say that if you do ignore me and you get to just throw W a couple times, the slow is so frustrating as a melee character, because a lot of times, like Diana, after she burns everything and starts a fight, right? She can't leave. So they're just stuck. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That was just standard AP Twitch. Didn't have like a super crazy team fight, but a pretty standard game of it. I wonder if the Darius possibly outdamaged me, because I mean he did have some crazy team fights at the very end, huh? Curious. Did I get outdamaged? Oh, I got outdamaged by Yone by a little bit, but we did second most damage. The true damage to champions. Whoa, look how much true damage he did to champions too with Darius. Did 15,000. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Peace out, have a great day and all that. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary, or next game of the AP Twitch. We are versus an Aurora this time. It is going to be a little bit annoying, because I mean, we know that she is very good at harassing through her Q auto attack trade, where she can do electrocute proc, so we really just want to probably just never try to fight her during the early game unless we know that we can like dodge her ability. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. She missed. That's actually huge. I got so many good auto attacks off there. In fact, she even stepped back up and let me auto attack her again. So you can see that the like true damage is ticking for 10 true damage a second, and it lasts 6 seconds. That's 60 damage right there. Basically just an extra auto attack if you think of it that way. I'm gonna pretend that I ran away, see if I can maybe step back up. Oh man, she is so terrified. But that's okay. We just denied some farm by just like being in the area. But yeah, this is going really well right now. I know that she'll probably get me here, but I got to E her, so it still did a pretty significant amount of trading back. We do have Ignite advantage. You could sometimes solo kill if you like really play it amazingly. It's not the easiest to do. We would have to like get her when she uses her a lot of different abilities. She would be using her E to dash backwards, and then she also has her W that still can be used to like stealth herself. She might just reset. I just wanted to see if I could like trick her into trying to fight or not. She might still try to fight, but I mean, we just want to be patient. She always sees me stealth every single time, so I don't think that I can probably do anything to, like, trick her into fighting me, but you can see that I, like, decided to trade my HP for a little bit of damage. Bro, there's no way for me to get there. The Kindred missed her, mark, I believe, which is unfortunate, but that's not really my fault. That's, hers for not being there in time. We're gonna just take a full reset because she has TP, so I would get stuck in lane if I stuck around, especially on a cannon wave. It's not that bad usually because it takes longer for her to shove if she was to shove the next wave. But also because I shoved that wave in so quickly and she was stuck underneath turrets still CSing it, then I'm gonna be able to get back pretty decently here. I'll just ignite him early on, because he'll just die no matter what as soon as I ignite, because I just have my my E going on him, and now I'm super fed. Man, so grateful that the enemy team has Viego and I have this Kindred, even though the Kindred is a little bit annoying about her marks and stuff, because holy crap, it's really annoying when it feels like, as a mid laner, sometimes junglers will lose an entire game because they want Scuttle Crab that badly. Like, Viego straight up just went straight in. He already got the other Scuttle Crab just because he wants to stop Kindred Mark, and he gave us, like, the best opportunity of a fight. And now I'm gonna be strong for the rest of the game. And Twitch can snowball super hard, of course, too. Soul is by Blasting Wand. Trying to get super high AP right now. Rather than care about, like, attack speed, I could have went recurve, but it's not really that important. Let's just make it so we deal a lot. In fact, I guess that maybe... oh, never mind. I was gonna say maybe that Aurora was gonna be rotating top or something, but I guess not. I know that this is gonna hurt bad, but I'll just take the trade anyways. Oh, please let me get one auto attack onto you so I can restack. Because the thing is that I want to try to abuse that I'm gonna be level 6 soon, but... maybe I'll just try to roam and kill somebody else in the side lane or something. We just win this. Nice. Does it suck because I got myself a little bit chunked to the point that Aurora can kill me? For sure, but at least we're able to... oh, wow, Brand got the other person too. We got 2 assists. That's sick. Still sucks a little bit with me being so low, but at least inside of our lane, we can kind of see when she's going to be doing something crazy. So because of that, I should be okay here. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna help you with whatever you're doing. My bad, man. I don't really understand her decision-making. I feel like that just doesn't make any sense. If I burn my flash there to kill her, it's just a 1-for-1. Also, she was stealthed for a lot of the fight, and there was basically no opportunities to hit her without burning flash for a while. And then once she started running away after Kindred died, she gets bonus movement speed from her W, and I didn't really know if I was going to be able to chase all the way. I also didn't like that I didn't see where Viego was, and if I flash over that wall and I trade and then Viego is there and then I die, that would be like the stupidest play ever, so I think I'd rather just, like, keep my shutdown and just, like, be okay. Neat. We can just deal a little bit of damage. As you can see, her trading pattern is way better than mine. Unless I, like, catch her off guard, there's not really a good way of trading versus her because of that freaking stealth. It really sucks, but... that's alright. Oh, man, it feels like there's something in my eye right now. I might just take a reset, because honestly, being just a little bit chunked versus Aurora sometimes is really spooky, because you can just die. Her all-in is surprisingly not too easy to deal with. Looks like she really wanted to back away far, so I'll just leave now. Put more points into our W. Nashor's Tooth Spike is a ridiculously big power spike, but the team is kind of winning very hard, especially with bot lane already winning with Smolder. Smolder usually can, like, carry games through scaling, and if he's already winning bot side this early on, he'll probably be a menace for this entire game. And a huge menace, too, because that champion can kind of do a lot. Also, it's not even just a slight lead he has a freaking gigantic lead. Absurd lead. I guess I'll just try to shove this out. The thing is, I'm using a lot of mana every single time I do this, which sucks a bit, because going out of mana just to, like, shove in waves, so then when I do a roam play, it just feels kind of bad. I don't really know how easy it's going to be able to gank bot side, because they seem to be playing pretty far away. So I think I'm just not going to do that. There might be a top fight that's going to break out. I'm going to try to shove in mid. I don't know if Aurora is roaming, but I don't think that I can get there fast enough. So I'm just going to continue shoving instead and just trying to take this. Because if I was on the other side of the map looking for a bot lane play, then I would just be following her, and it's not really going to be probably working very well. I am worth a shutdown, so I definitely don't want to be overextended to the point that I can die to, like, a Viego. Because he did take Grub, so that's probably the top side of the map is where he would be. My vision is bot side. I have my Nashor's Tooth in base, I'm just going to go buy it. Nice! I mean, our CS per minute's looking good, right? We have 9. We have our first item that does amplify our damage, honestly, by quite a bit, because now we just have to do some auto attack trades for that bonus on hit damage that kind of adds up quite well. Bot lane's still winning pretty hard. I was hoping that GP would agree to hit this, but he didn't. And I still don't know if Aurora maybe is still looking for a roam, because GP just shoved in mid. Definitely not. Well, she was inside of that for a little bit, so the amount of damage that it will deal is a decent amount. I can maybe still go bot lane and just try to fight these guys. But it's dependent on, like, if they step up. And if they just, like, back away, then there's probably no way. It has to be done with them actually trying to play aggressive. And we only have, like, a moment to do it, too, because as you can see, like, the next wave comes in, I'll just be, like, sacrificing minions for nothing. So if you rotate, like, halfway down a lane and then rotate back mid, you usually don't really miss anything. How is this guy level 10? Was there, like, a ton of top farm or something? If she went for another roam, then I could hit mid pretty hard, but I don't think she's going to commit that way. I'm going to try to clear out this vision, because I have nothing better to do. Just like that. We're still winning in farm by quite a bit. I really doubt that I can fight this Aurora easily. I'm still fearful of, like, her being able to all-in me, honestly. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. Holy crap. Okay, so when she hit me with everything and got me down to 1 HP, right? I knew that she was going to pop her ultimate, which she did. And when she hit the ultimate, her ultimate, honestly, if you didn't know, doesn't really deal that much, but it does slow you down. And she's probably waiting for her next ability to come off to kill me, her Q. So I flashed, because I figured it'd be up by then, preemptively, because I thought that maybe she would use it around that timing. Turns out she didn't. But maybe she just never had it, and I was very fortunate enough to kill her, because that single auto attack that hit me also should have killed me, but I leveled up. So that was very lucky. Like, I can kill people, but holy crap, dude, I die so freaking fast to champions that are burst champions. But you have to remember, though, the only reason why I'm, like, almost dying also is because I don't have any defensive yet. Once I have defensive, I'll be completely fine. We can activate our Q and then auto-attack this, so we're actually stealthing as we go. Oh, really? For some reason, this guy just didn't pay attention whatsoever, so he's just dead. That kills him there. I don't think that I need to worry about chasing him, I believe. If it doesn't kill him, then I'm going to be upset, though. Okay, good. He also burned his exhaust, which was pretty significant. Man, is her ultimate CD very long that I can maybe just kill these with my, E here? I don't think that I should defend this. It's not worth it. I'm probably just dead. I knew it. Dude, that guy's movement speed is so insane. Bummer. Oh well. I mean, there was no way to run away as soon as I started running away. I literally committed to running. I didn't even turn around for a moment to try to hit the turret because I was scared. But they just searched for me regardless, even though I was stealthed, and they got me. Still a pretty good game state. Definitely a losable one, but it's not looking bad. I mean, bot lane is winning by a lot, and the enemy bot lane is super weak. The Viego is the biggest person here, and Viego can obviously carry. He definitely is a champion that can do that, because all he has to do is just get resets. He's kind of like Katarina, except for that it's different because he turns into us, but we have fed members of our team, so when he turns into the champions that are fed on our team, he can start popping off because, I mean, if he's fed, then he'll still be equal level. Nice. We can probably hit mid lane together here. Actually, wait, did that plate not get given to either of us? That's weird. Let me just have Smolder take this, because... Oh, can you get that? Okay, I don't think that Smolder was going to get that, so I just decided to take it. That's fine, though. I'll try to rotate onto Veigar behind him. He probably can't kill me because he's so underleveled. Bro. Not the preemptive, cage, just knowing the pathing that I was taking, so he cut me off. You made me miss cannon! No, I'll kill that guy for that. In time, he will die. Sadly, he isn't really worth much money, though. If I kill him, he's probably going to give me, like, less money than the cannon itself. I can try rotating to this, because if my teammates get caught out and they get super chunked, it's kind of okay since we have a Kindred, and a Kindred will ulti to probably keep everybody locked down in an area, since they probably don't want to be dying either, and then we just throw out our W. Kindred and Twitch kind of have really insane synergy, or AP Twitch, because when I can fully stack people, and then once they try to leave afterwards because they get the Kindred heal, they'll die. It's actually a really insane combo, actually. Another case of just not being able to get this guy. We see that Viego's topside because he just was up there. Okay, so I have bot lane shoved in, which is good and all, but I can't really, like, pressure the turret, really. She has blue trinket, which is what I'm looking at, and that allows us to know that most likely when I'm facing her side lane and I go into brushes and stuff, I most likely am not seen unless support was in that area previously, because if she was to put down vision, it would be a blue ward, so we would see it. So a lot of times you know that, or you can kind of, like, assume that that area is safe for you to be in, or, like, no vision, I guess. She's dead. She also burned her flash, too, which is probably really, really sad for her, because now she just wasted it. If they wanted to have the best chance of making a big comeback, it would probably have to be through them needing to find an angle to, like, all in with their team and, like, make a play AoE or something with, like, GP ultimate and Aurora ultimate and stuff like that. I mean, I got a tiny chunk off. I am somewhat down to fight, but at the same time, I don't really have a good angle to, like, initiate ever. So I'm just, like, kind of sitting around doing nothing right now. Going bot lane, I could, like, break this turret, I guess. Remember that Aurora doesn't have her flash anymore. She probably still has her other abilities, though. Another problem right now is the only reason why we caught out Aurora is because she burned everything versus Kindred. If Aurora... No, wait, don't take that. No, bro. You have Essence Reaver. You literally have unlimited mana, bro. Like, why? I would understand maybe if you, like, don't have Essence Reaver, but Essence Reaver literally gives you freaking mana back on, like, autos. I don't have anything like that. Oh my goodness. That was a crazy bait. I honestly thought that Aurora was probably just not in the area. That's my fault. That's okay, though. I'm not worth that big of a shutdown, and thankfully, there's no massive objectives that the enemy team probably can do for my mistake of overextending to try to kill the Veigar to extend our lead, because we also have Deathcap too. And the Baron that spawned, it doesn't seem like the enemy team really was rotating towards it to immediately start it. We're only one dragon away from getting sold, and we have 415 AP. E hits for 900 at 20 minutes. True damage for my passive does 600 damage if I'm fully stacking on it, 600 true damage. The next item should probably be a Banshees or a Zhonya's, or both. Really doesn't matter. Going for a Shadow Flame probably is too greedy and stupid, because I would still get one shot. Killing this guy could be kind of challenging. He's dead. he literally, I broke his other barrel, and then he shot the other one and just gave up on life. He just stood there. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, I was able to kill him, and I see that my team's already fighting top, and for me to rotate all the way there would take so long. So, I'm just gonna assume that there's probably no way for me to be influential in the fight up there, and instead, I'm gonna continue shoving because I can, like, get a massive gold lead for myself now. Because I should be able to get a lot here by just pushing this. So I'm gonna get super strong. Killing turrets kind of like melt. They die so quickly nowadays. So now I'm, like, extremely rich. Oh, there's a ward there. Okay. Who's the person trying to chase me? This Veigar? Seriously? I'd be surprised if you could find an angle to even, like, get me here, because I'm really far away. W gets vision, so we can even, like, check the brush just to check. See if maybe he was, like, in the area. I'm gonna build a Verdant Barrier. I like making it so if, like... I don't know, I'm face checking a brush or something later on, and Veigar's in there, I can just walk through the cage rather than have to Zhonya's, because it just feels better. I also don't have to worry about activating anything, we just have to, like, position ourselves well. Also blocks, like, GP Barrel. If I was to also face check Aurora, I would probably instantly die. A little bit of damage to her? Okay, well actually that did a little bit more than a little bit. Oh, she's dead. That guy's probably gonna die in my realm. That guy's probably dead. No, he's not. That guy's almost gonna die to that. Oh. She'll die. I'm just trying to keep them all locked down so we could continue, like, fighting and killing them on repeat. This guy will die here. We just want them to continuously, like, funnel in, and we just kill, like, one over and over again, because funneling, usually... That blue buff kind of scared me. I thought that was a person. Not that... Yeah, blue buff is a monster, it's not a person. Anyways, when people start staggering in to prevent things from being done, getting picks usually is the best way of playing it, right? So that's why it felt kind of easy. Also, I mean, stealth is broken. I mean, you can stealth, do something, stealth, do something, stealth, do something. Kind of dumb. Where on earth is... Oh, Viego's already dead? That's good. I mean, since Viego's dead, I might be able to do something here. We should probably not. I take it back. We should just, like, push out, if anything. Look how much damage this will deal. That was, like, 2 stacks. It's so crazy how much damage I'm going to be dealing now. I could kill her so easily with my ultimate there. That was dumb. The only reason why I couldn't is because I lost vision. So I can't auto-attack her consistently. I was hoping to. Oh my gosh. There's the Smolder being broken part of the game where he presses Q on somebody that's like half HP, and with Rapid Fire Cannon, he shoots it from such a far distance that firstly you're gonna get hit even, like, and you can't dodge or anything, which is really bad, but, oh, jeez. We could probably still fight. You have Kindred ult, so you're just gonna have to wait. I got one. I want to not die to the other person, so I'm running. But I accidentally auto-attacked a freaking Blast Cone! I revealed myself, dude. Whatever. I deserve to be killed for using a Blast Cone on accident. That was my fault. Not bad, though. We're extremely fed, and we have an insane team comp. We just can do anything now. Oh, he has the healing brand tech. How does this work again? When you... or any ally you heal or shield for the last 3 seconds is in combat with champions, each second heal the lowest health person. When you were healing or shielding an ally consumes. These, like, somehow synergize together where they, like, trigger each other in a feedback loop that causes Brand to be able to heal. It's kind of strange, but... because Shadowflame and Zhonya's both are, like, super good in their own way on AP Twitch, we're just gonna go one of those. To be honest, I could also go maybe Cosmic Drive if I wanted to go, like, a soft defensive item, because it does give you, of course, a little bit of HP, and sometimes HP does go a long ways. But I've already kind of committed for that other thing. Horizon Focus used to be pretty good on Twitch, but they changed it, so it's back to its, like, 10% bonus damage form compared to 125 AP. The 125 AP was freaking bonkers for Twitch, but it's not anymore. Not nearly as strong. For him, at least. We could just kind of wait for doing neutrals, because... unless we find picks as a team, we don't really have much we can be doing right now. And sometimes going for picks could ruin the game, too, because we might do something stupid and get caught. Like, even going side lane is a little bit risky, because if Aurora and Viego are, like, camping together and just waiting, my vision control is not good. So, if I get caught, I die. I'm not tanky. So as you saw, Viego was in the area, and it was a little bit dangerous for a second. I'm going to loop all the way around, trying to get to this fight, because I see that it's breaking out, and I want to be a part of it. There's a Viego behind us. Yeah, I'm just gonna die too, and sadly, I mean, this is just Viego gap. for that type of thing. That's why I feel like, sadly, doing like those types of plays isn't very good. I didn't start it. I just tried to help out with whatever the team started. It could have been team started getting caught, to be honest. But thankfully, everybody died before any big objectives came up, so we're probably just going to be playing for that. That's probably the best way to play the game. Veigar also, like, isn't... Even though he's weak, he's not so weak to the point that, like, if he lands a good combo onto a squishy target, he doesn't kind of destroy them. He definitely can one-shot pretty easily. It's kind of a big deal. Our team comp is kind of bad for, like, frontlining. They definitely have a better team comp for that. Usually, if you ever want to, like, walk in, if walking to jungle is, like, way more risky than going through, like, mid-wave. Usually. I did hit Viego with a decent amount of true damage, probably, because it did look like he was stuck in it for a little bit. I just hit him again. But this is still, like, kind of a dangerous spot to be in. Oh, we got it. Nice. They kind of failed hard. Dang, she instantly got one tapped. We should just leave. Just push out mid. So what I'll do is I'll continue walking upwards after putting my W on this, because that should clear out that part of the wave. At least we got the Elder. Smolder maybe is going to die because I saw him go for a kill, but sadly the Viego was in that area, so he got caught. Mordekaiser is going to get hit a couple times. Viego might try to do something greedy, though, and then if we can kill him because of that, then that's really good. Oh, jeez. You taking him to the Death Realm probably wasn't the smartest, bro. Oh, thank goodness you lived. I was really worried that he was going to die and then just give him a reset. Super scared. Phew. Too bad Brand doesn't have Rylai's. If Brand had Rylai's there, I could have probably chased that Veigar out pretty well, but since he doesn't have that, then I probably can't do anything. I'm just going to back away from this minion wave for a second, because I really want to try to catch the Morgana and Veigar, or Aurora, doesn't really matter who. But we don't have good vision control right now. I have Zhonya's in base too, which I wish that we could just get. Should be fine to most likely take this. I'm going to just put down my W because a lot of times your WCD is so short at this point that you can like use it as like a tool to hopefully like cut them off if they're going to be walking in and stuff. Let me just buy Zhonya's, guys, please. It's okay. Also, I can probably shove in bot and just try to make it so they don't have as many waves to, like, maybe do something if we, for some reason, lost a fight, too. Just quickly. Okay, I did not get blue buff, which is tragic, but oh well. I thought that it was going to not reset as quickly as it did. If Aurora ulties this Kindred, she might kill her before Kindred can even pop ult, which will not be good. I hope that doesn't happen, but I'm just, like, expecting it, kind of. Oh, they see me, too. Where is Aurora, dude? This guy's gonna die before he can do anything. As soon as Viego dies, the game's over. My main focus at this stage of the game is literally just wait for somebody to get caught and just kill Viego, because if Viego died, there would be no way for Wara to probably do anything afterwards. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed game 2 of the Twitch mid lane, and I will see you guys in the next one. Pretty successful game. I don't know if I'm going to be dealing the most damage inside of this one, but GG's. Did almost most damage on my team, at least. Viego did most damage in the game. We were just barely off by like one single Smolder Q out damaged, but not bad. True damage dealt also was 12,000 this game. And the total damage to champions was 33, so about 1/3 of my damage was true damage. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Twitch in the arena. We have Trueshot Prodigy, which I think is probably the best. Wow, he got vulnerability and Blade Waltz. What the... there's Halo Blades and Press the Attack, which honestly is pretty good probably for like auto attack oriented, but because we're AP, I think Trueshot's probably the best thing that we can go. Or I want to go AP, that is. So we'll just start off with this. This does trigger pretty well because the thing is that my passive lasts 6 seconds and it has a 5-second cooldown. So yeah, it's going to be pretty good. My teammate has Wigglets as well, so he's going to be very strong as well. That didn't hit him? Yeah, okay. What a joke. We'll just use this portal and it will automatically shoot now. Another ultimate from that. Auto attacker once go to the plant. She should just die over there. This guy will die to the Trueshot as well. Your Trueshot Prodigy kind of does a pretty ridiculous amount of damage, especially during the early game. And because it triggers so frequently, it's pretty easy to win the early game rounds with this for sure. Nah, you can do whatever. I mean, you already went for Wigglets. You might as well just commit to it, probably. Cassio would be very beneficial because nobody gets boots, so everybody is slower, making it, usually, in my opinion, harder for them to catch up to you. So I will just play the run away from them permanently for the entire game. And we could also play not Nashor's Tooth because we don't necessarily have to play off my E. We can actually play off the Trueshot Prodigy and just build like a Cosmic Drive, because Cosmic Drive will give me a bunch of ability haste so I can spam frequently. But now I have movement speed, and then when I trigger my Cosmic Drive, I get movement speed from that, and it will also trigger every single time that it's is ticking, giving me more. How much does it even give me? 354? Is this bugged? I feel like it's supposed to give you 25 flat, and they changed it, and now it only gives like 12, which is weird. But anyways, I mean, it's the only movement speed thing that I can really go for besides going maybe Storm Surge, but that sounds weird, so I think I'll just commit for this. That is so freaking bonkers. The amount of Trueshot Prodigies I shoot when I'm, like, only doing, like, throwing it occasionally is so insane. I don't even know if I need a flash for this guy. I can just walk away because I'm so fast. I'm so strong. It did 3.4k. It's actually so powerful. They can't do anything. Gosh. Okay. Not the biggest fan of these. I feel like Detonation Orb would be better. But I'm kind of down to go demonic because it gives me movement speed again. This is like based off of stacking it, and I'll be real, stacking that seems kind of difficult. So this is, we get HP and AP, which is like decent. It's like not that much, but it also increases our AP amount by a percentage. 45%, meaning we need 4,500 HP to like reach that threshold. So I do need to get a lot of HP to really utilize this well. But it should be good also for like kiting, which is nice. Whoa, you actually went in? I guess it works. Oh wait, it doesn't work. Does it? Malphite should have never went in the way that he did. His biggest mistake was just going in. We just like kite backwards, but you know what? It's okay. Because I don't really like having to initiate on them like that. We can just play so far back. Plus, I wasn't even, like, in the area. It's alright, though. If that's really what he wants to be doing, then I won't stop him. Maybe we should go with Zhonya's ourselves, because we probably are going to get all in, but I also could just try to... run. Nah, we should probably just build this. This may be too necessary. If I was to try to do a prismatic, what would I even want at this point? Not really sure. We're dealing decent damage to them. I mean, she walked back through my thing, which caused a pretty substantial amount of damage. She's still just dying. I still have Zhonya's, so if they try to get me here, it's probably not going to work. Still have Zhonya's. I don't need to use it just yet. 9,000 damage. Oh my gosh. I could probably play like 80 Twitch and this would still work because even the 80 ratio isn't even that bad. I let you poke. Yeah. Sounds good. My item and damage over time effects can crit. Vulnerability doesn't work on True Shot Prodigy, does it? My item... I mean, obviously it would work for my, like, poison and stuff, but that's, like, really about it. It's not gonna work on anything else. But boy, when it crits, I guess it's gonna hit really hard, so it's probably still worth it. I still have Zhonya's, but I might be screwed. Never mind. He's just dead. How much damage did it do? 71? 80? Yeah. Meanwhile, this did 3.5k. I wonder if there's any way to get True Shot Prodigy to crit. Sometimes things are coded weird where they're not actually considered that. I'm not sure. Because there's like a... item that makes it so your ultimate does more damage, and this is technically Ezreal ultimate, but apparently it doesn't work that way. If you try it, it doesn't happen. Promise? Damn, you kind of do give me a ton of AP, don't you? It's probably worth it, true. I like your thinking, bro. That's smart. Too bad there's no way to really increase my crit chance except for through augments or anvils. And I'm trying to kind of save up just to see what I could get. But I have to buy Death Cap next no matter what. I can't just not buy Death Cap. I need it to make it so I actually deal damage. She'll just die here. There's no way that she can live. Damn, that CC lasts a while, doesn't it? Let's just auto-attack him to keep the stacks alive, because if we don't keep the stacks alive, it's pretty bad. I'll just flash, just in case. Never know if we might be able to lose. Vulnerability that round only did 300, but once again, it's just because I just can't get higher crit. Omnivamp, health and size. We'll take the health and size because we're trying to make this Demonic Embrace be able to trigger if I ever do get low. I mean, currently we're just kiting. But you never know. There might be a round where I need the movement speed and AP to be higher so we can actually win versus them. This guy also has a Malphite. Tristana. We'll try to Zhonya's to see if we're good enough and we're not old and washed up at being able to Zhonya's a Malphite ultimate, because it shouldn't be that challenging, honestly. Dude, my teammate actually has so much AP, it's ridiculous. He's giving me 180. Just auto attack one time, that will cause that to trigger. This isn't that bad of a spot to be in. Is it not? My poke might not be the best, but... yeah, I don't even need his Zhonya's, honestly. It's kind of pointless. Because we just need to be sure to just not die to Triss damage. It's probably good to be kind of low, so I actually increase my AP too. She's just dead. There's literally no way out from this position. The true damage is starting to stack quite high, too. 445, barely anything. 6,000, though. There is a silver augment that could increase your augment's power by a percentage. So I guess finding that would be kind of nice if you wanted to search for it. Contract complete just gives everybody bonus money on killing the person that is contracted. Marks Mage. My E gets way more ability haste. Honestly, the thing that I would want, though... I know I just used all my rerolls, but I would prefer to not even have Marks Mage. I know Marks Mage is top tier, but I like playing kind of like goofier, and it's critical, which increases your crit chance by 50%, and that would have made it so I just never have to build crit this game, and I would like that. Oh well. Really, that hit me, ouch. I mean, they're just playing the range game versus us, but we'll see if you can play the range game when I do that. Because now you're just screwed. I can just Zhonya's here and I'm fine. There's literally no way to die. I deal so much damage with even my auto attacks at this point, which isn't too exciting. I wish that I could probably just, like, have the it's critical, but hey. A win's a win, I guess. I don't even have death cap yet, and I still have almost 600 AP. It's also because of the me being a little bit chunked. You can see that my AP literally will change in real time as I heal myself. So buying decap will increase our AP substantially, especially once we actually get chunked next round. I guess I can just look for crit via this. Ooh. I think I'd rather have the AP than the magic pen. The magic pen doesn't really matter too much. Darn, we don't really like these very much. Oh, yeah, wait, actually, we'll take the HP, I forgot. Also, we have the increase your HP by 15%, so that becomes even more effective. Just make it so our demonic is a little bit better, huh? It's not bad. Dragonheart would be crazy if I saved up my money to find that, I think, because I do finally have enough AP that it would increase it by a pretty large margin. Man, moving is cool. That was kind of ridiculous, but I guess I'll just die. Somehow I survived. Wait, I'm actually so fast, aren't I? It's because I have the demonic. It's giving me so much AP from this. I'm definitely dead, though, this time. There's no way out. I do not deal damage to Rel. She is invincible. Critical strike damage up, but there's also a Fortune Shard, and the Fortune Shard is probably just better because I'm already strong enough, and we just need to... Oh, we even skip combat. Nice, so I just get free money. Get something that will, be like the win con for us, because I feel like we're lacking either an even larger amount of AP, or we're lacking maybe anti-shield, maybe. Where's the Rel? I just want to see how much magic resist she had. She had 11,000 HP. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, though. She was so tanky. Wasn't it? Tristana and Malphite. Can Rel win this, or does she get kited out? Oh my goodness, she killed that guy? Seriously? I guess her unending despair is probably what's killing. She's a bit tanky. Constantly heal while moving is probably the best thing here. Not to mention, constantly heal while moving means that as I get lower, I'm gonna move faster. And if I'm moving faster, I'm gonna heal faster. And it also scales with HP, and obviously we've been building a lot of HP this game. So that's kind of substantial. Wait, we're really versus those guys again? Seriously? Let's just build Void Staff for now. I don't know if Riftmaker really is the play. Man, this is gonna be rough, dude. I hate going versus this guy. Also, do I just not have movement speed or something? Like, it's kind of crazy that this perma CC is so OP. Man, you literally cannot move. I guess that should us get first place this game. Really tragic that the game immediately puts us versus them immediately after we just fought them, and I mean, there's no way for me to really ever kill her. We can't kite her or anything. She's just too fast. We have 0 kite potential. We'll probably be able to beat anybody but those guys this game. It's the only chance. We are kind of in the end game. So, I mean, if we beat these guys, it's just going to be us versus them. I'll save my Void Staff, sure. Increase my AP by a lot. I'll buy a Juice of Power to increase my AP even further. Damn, the ticks of the true damage is so crazy. What? How many? Dude, was that 4 times in a row with 25% chance? What was that? What the heck? That was wild. They ultied me, but the thing is that I just don't really take much damage, really. Oh, I got pillared 1 time, so it's over for me. Never mind. I got pillar gapped. Unless, was there something else? Oh, it's killing time. Probably was the bigger thing. Yikes. How is she not dead? Thank goodness. Phew, that was a close one. We almost lost that. That was harder than I was expecting. Now, we're versus the enemy team that most likely is not beatable. Man, it'd be really good if I could get, like... movement speed, luckily, but we're not getting movement speed, sadly. We do have flash for this next round. I'll do the best that I can at, I guess, just running away the whole entire time. The chances of me being able to still kill this Reldo is pretty slim. She has her own flash. She has bread and jam. She has the, like, secret tech, I think, that she got all 3 of them, which makes her ultimate OP. Thank goodness I was able to run. I am dead, for sure. I can't escape this, sadly. As soon as I get hit once, it's over. Well, GG's. No way to win, sadly. At least we got 2nd place, though. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Have a great day and all that. Peace out. Farewell, bye.